to the Sleazy Podcast, the podcast about anything and everything, but mostly TV and movies. And now it's time to get sleazy.
Did you just burp? You sure you didn't burp?
Yeah.
It smells like rotten eggs now.
Hey.
Is it coming out like without you realizing it?
Probably. It's like leaking out.
You stinky motherfucker.
Hey,
you.
I try.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 214 of the world-renowned Sleazy Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Sleazy, and I am joined by, as always, Mr. PBS.
Does that mean this is the pie episode 0.14?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be if that's what you want it to be.
We'll put our resident mathematician Rob on that.
Shit.
I want a complete history of pie. Robzilla pie.
No.
There you go.
I know there was like a movie a long time ago made called Pie.
You were
Just had
pulling
the symbol.
You were pulling a Rob there, and you were like, had your nose into
I always
it.
have my nose into it. I get into it.
Get right in there.
I'm halfway to deep throating this baby.
That's what she said.
Gawk 3000.
And of course, the one, the only, the pit bull, Robzilla. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
So what day off is this out of like 3 months?
Day one of like 22 days straight.
So day 2 out of like 90 days straight, right?
Yeah, something like that.
What's your life like right now?
Work, sleep.
Do you
and...
see your wife?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, because she works from home. So do I in like first job.
Okay, so you've had your fair share of her throughout the day.
Oh yeah.
You're like I gotta
go to second job, get a break. I'm like, hey honey, come back. Happy.
So are you tired?
Yeah. I took like an hour nap before I came over.
On your day off, you took an hour nap. Why didn't you just sleep in?
I don't know. I never sleep in. I woke up and I watched my shitty Tubi movie.
Oh my god.
Because he waited to the last minute.
What time did you wake up today?
Actually woke up. My term's late for me is 6 a.m.
Jesus, dude.
Usually it's like 4 or 5.
You need to go to the doctor and say, I can't sleep a normal sleeping pattern here. Like, I'm waking up at 6 a.m., 4 a.m. on my days that I shouldn't be. Like, what's going on here?
Well, sir, you're fat. That's start one.
Yeah, they'll tell you
that. Well, obviously, sir.
Even though you're melting away and right in front of our eyes here.
Like melting like ice cream, man.
I'm fat and I don't have any trouble sleeping in past 9 o'clock.
What's your excuse?
Well, it's funny. Like before I got on like CPAP, like I would wake up at like 7 a.m. and then I go back to sleep till like noon.
Yeah.
And now I just sleep straight through until I hit anywhere between 6 to 8 hours. And normally on the weekends I do sleep a couple extra hours, but not this weekend. I've been up early.
But usually, from what you said, that you feel a lot better. Like, you're ready to go.
You're not like tired and falling asleep when you're sitting up and watching TV or anything like that.
Like you're ready to go.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's something you need to look at. Maybe you're not sleeping and you're just waking up early because of that.
Probably.
You're not breathing.
Just another thing.
Didn't your surgeon tell you needed to go?
Yeah, they're like, I think he's got sleep apnea. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, we had a hard time getting you up.
Yeah.
I had my throat cut open 3 times.
Checkers. You check the footage. It's just Tracy holding his mouth shut every morning at 4 a.m.
Get the insurance money.
Putting the pillow over his face.
Then he wakes up and she has to like jump back into the other side of the bed real quick.
She's like, shit,
I got caught.
Shit.
Pretend like I'm sleeping now.
I know.
So I keep waking up.
Yeah.
Can't breathe. I wonder why, honey. You should get that checked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a scary thing, man. And a lot of people don't know they have it. But man, so we've been off for like 3 weeks now, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
Almost a month.
It seems long.
Just got busy, man. And I mean, I had the Columbus Toy and Game Show. I say we, but you weren't a part of it this year because you were covering the shop for Muzz.
Yep. Level 1 games.
You think he could have got a job cleaning the Lausch building for a weekend and he could have done double duty.
Yeah.
I would have got fired because I would have been like, I'm not working today.
I think
sat down.
I think like all the jobs at the fairgrounds are like union jobs too. Yeah. Yeah, dude, it was a long 3 weeks. I came down with a stomach flu, and I don't think I've ever been that, like, I wasn't like throwing up or anything, and I had a little bit of aches, but to make a long story short, I went out one Thursday. And I was like, it's Thursday. Normally, like Wednesday or Thursday, I go get something to eat, bring it back, and watch a movie or shows or whatever. And I got Skyline that night. And I'm like, oh, do my usual. When I get Skyline, I normally get the 2 coney meal and then like cheese fries. And I ate it, and like 3.5 hours later, I was getting ready to go to bed. It was like 11:30, and my stomach just started clenching and cramping, and I was like, holy shit. Like, when
This is it.
Something's about to go down, and you're like, I got up, and I was like jumping like 3 steps at a time to get upstairs to get to the bathroom. And
Mario jumping like,
oh yeah, dude, I would have qualified for the Olympics, man. It was that bad. But I got in the bathroom, and I was like, oh my God, this is awful. Like it just did not stop. Like, I was on the toilet the whole night, and I'm not exaggerating about that. Like, I would go back, I'd lay down for like 15 or 20 minutes, and I'd get right back up and fucking run to the bathroom. And it was terrible, dude. Like, at one point, like I was so exhausted, because I mean, that wears you out when your guts are pumping that out like that.
Right.
And it was so bad. Like, I was telling my dad, I was like, dude, my ass was dry heaving. And like, I don't know if you've ever experienced that before, but it is not fun, dude.
It's like you can't get nothing else out. You shit it all out.
Well,
But it just don't come out.
well, whatever was in there just had my bowels all fucked up. And I was like I wasn't pushing or anything. My guts were like, so it something right there tells you like, oh, this is either food poisoning or some kind of, viral gastronal virus, And so it's kind of weird. I had my yearly physical the following Monday, but the whole weekend I was watching my sister's dog. I just laid the whole weekend with the dog, and I started feeling better Sunday. And then I went to the doctor Monday. I was feeling fine, and it was ended up getting my blood work done, and there was evidence of a viral infection. So it was a stomach flu or something of that nature. But it was just, I would feel like I was better, and it just lingered on for another week and a half almost. And it was like every time I felt better and I'd go to eat something, it was like I was right back to start one. Not as bad, but it was wearing me out. And the whole week, I didn't make it up that weekend to press shirts. That was my goal. And so I had to press shirts in the evening after I worked. And I just think being in the heat and not being able to rest really put me behind. And then I get to Friday. I feel great Friday. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I've been living off of crackers and chicken noodle soup and water and Gatorade all week. I'm like, I'm going to grill a burger and try to eat here. Grill a burger, wake up the next day at 5 a.m. Just terrible. Just terrible. And that Saturday is set up for the toy show. So I've got no energy. I make it to the U-Haul place. Probably shouldn't have been driving. Backed into something with my truck, and I just was not in the right state to be out.
Nope.
And I got home, we got it loaded up, got it set up, and they could tell I wasn't feeling good. And I was like, listen, I'm setting up and I'm going home. I'm not staying. I'm not helping anything. I can't do it. And so I go home, make some chicken noodle soup just to get something in me to get some strength back. And the next morning I woke up, I still wasn't that great. And I did the toy show that day, ran to the bathroom a couple times, and luckily I made it through, but it was a rough day, man. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that much. But then this isn't the end of it. So later on in the week, I'm back to normal. I'm having normal movements and whatnot. I go to grill those burgers up again. Next morning, I'm feeling rough from them again. So I'm like, throw that shit away. I'm not having any more of that. So I think that kind of set me behind there, just irritated me even more.
Yeah.
But I'm somewhat back to normal now. Just,
Well, even maybe the burgers are like even too much fat for you at that point too.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I don't have a gallbladder, and I take medicine to help me with that. And I hadn't taken it in a week and a half, because you can't take it until you're, you're good in that department.
Okay.
But yeah, it was crazy, man. I've watched a lot of TV shows and just,
When you're not on the toilet, then yeah, you can.
yeah, haven't wanted to leave the house or venture too far away from the house.
I don't blame you.
So it's been a rough 2 weeks for me. But how about you? PBS?
My bowels have been fairly regulated.
Haven't been almost shitting yourself for 2 weeks, right?
Not at all. It was as you know, I was part of the union negotiating committee for our contract, and that had me a little messed up just because I'm used to being up and in the store and working for 8 hours, and we were doing it. It's a lot of sitting and kind of negotiating back.
Oh yeah.
So that I was a little out of whack myself just from doing that.
Well, and me personally,
different stuff at different times and all that.
I feel like my digestion is much more regulated when I'm active.
Yeah.
Like when you're sitting around not doing anything, it just seems like shit, gets out of whack, and you're like, what the hell is going on here?
Even taking like those little walks and stuff are good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's just routine, and then when it's not, it screws you up.
How was your experience with being on the union negotiating? Can you talk about it? And you're not going to get fired or anything, are you?
I mean, I might get fired anyway, but
yeah.
No, it was interesting. I don't obviously, as employees, nobody's ever happy because it's never enough.
Right.
And we talk about it on this show all the time about how all these companies in America are making money hand over fist, and they don't want to pay anybody except for the people at the top.
And it's going to get worse too.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like this whole AI shit, like crazy.
So it's never enough, even when you get a decent deal for a change.
And you kind of like gave me the lowdown, and I was like, I never got a contract like that when I was in stores. Never got a contract like that. And I saw folks that I've been friends with from the stores that I just worked with, I'm not really friends with, all fucking complaining. And I'm like, dude, this just sounds like the best contract you guys have gotten in decades.
Right. But and I it's hard to disagree when they say it's not enough when you see what companies are making and all that. I get it. But I even told somebody, it's a negotiation. It's not a robbery. You can't just tell somebody, give me all your money.
You really, the goal is obviously to meet halfway somewhere. And I don't think people realize that. They want $30 an hour, and you're never going to get what you asked for.
And it's just, you always have people, and I'm one of them a lot of times, talking about going on strike. Like, I'd be happy to go on strike, but you're dealing with companies that make hundreds of millions and billions of dollars, and you've got employees who in some cases can't even miss one check,
right?
Let alone 5, 10,
can't even miss
weeks.
A day,
right?
Yeah.
Can't even, if you miss a day, you are in fucking trouble.
And again, and then you have people who were like, oh, I don't care if we go on strike, I'll just go get another job while we're doing it. Like, oh, so you won't be on the picket line and help out?
Yeah, that's not how that works,
right? You just there's that's my one takeaway. There's a lot of people who like to complain and then won't even show up to vote or something like that. And like union or not union, people in America got to start taking like a bare minimum approach at least.
Yeah,
you at least have to do the bare minimum and show up or something.
Well, and my personal opinion is we've gotten too relaxed over the decades. And people, and this goes into Labor Day weekend, which, tomorrow's Labor Day, but by the time people hear this, it'll be long past probably. But we've gotten too relaxed. And once you give things up, you either never get it back or it is a fight for your life to get it back. And people don't realize, like, people died for you to have the right to take a 15-minute break, a 30-minute lunch, to have that 1 day off or 2 days off per week. Like, I mean, this was a war against the rich for you to be able to do these things.
And I've flat out told people that before. Like, look, I need to minorly inconvenience you for an hour maybe to go vote when people used to die just to get in a union.
Yeah.
Like, I know you might have to drive somewhere else, maybe even an hour away sometimes, but it's a minor inconvenience to take at least the bare minimum part, play your part in your union.
I remember back in the MySpace days, this was a guy that we went to school with, and we were talking, it was an open discussion, and somebody was like, union, and he was like, you don't need unions nowadays. And I'm like, that's spoken from a person that hasn't been in the real workforce yet.
That's crazy.
And that was obviously when we were younger,
Yeah.
That 19 to 21 range. And I'm like, that's not necessarily a person that hasn't been in the workforce, but hasn't had an issue in the workforce.
Yeah.
And you can be the best worker in the world and your boss will still screw you over at the end of the day.
Yep.
That's the truth.
At the end of the day, they don't care.
That's why people have unions. So when you don't get that raise that you were promised at the end of the year, they step in and say, no, we agreed on this, pay the fucking money.
And even that's what some of the union reps and stuff said, like, go to another job and ask them if they know what their pay is going to be in 4 years. Ask them if they know what their health insurance is going to be in 4 years from right now. They don't.
Yeah, exactly. And you can go back to the stores and tell people this, but at my job, like they just lowered our
I told
starting
somebody that
they lowered our starting pay and our top out pay by like $1 or something like that. And like, so now I'm not worth that money. Like what's the issue here? And they did it because the job market is collapsing right now.
And they always,
those are fake numbers.
Union members always, they talk about the union like it's something different.
Yeah.
And I have to tell some of these people, like the people in the building, the union hall, there's like 20 people there. Like it's not like 100 or 1,000 people running around in an office building all day doing nothing. It's like 20 people. 12 of them are union reps who aren't in the office all that much. Some of them are staff in the building who take care of the building. Like this isn't as big of an operation as you think. Yes, the people at the top of the local do get a good paycheck, and nobody would ever say they didn't.
As they should, they work hard.
Yeah. And they put in their time. But everybody's like, oh, well, the union this and the union that, and you're like, you're the union.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? You're in the union. You are the union.
Go to the union meetings and voice your opinion. Like you have that right, and people don't do it.
And even like, I'm even upset that people aren't complaining enough. Like it's like,
yeah, right.
Like, look, if you hate this, then like hate it with your whole heart at least. Don't half-ass it. I'm almost upset they're just half-assing how little they care, and just.
Well, that's a good point too. Is like they want to piss and moan about it, but then you need to go vote or do this. It's just like, well, what's the point then?
There was a guy I talked to. He was a back dock receiver in Chillicothe, and he said he went on and on about his pension, which is something we didn't even do. That's our pension is done with like 5 unions or something like that. It is above anything we were doing. And he went on and on about this. And at the end, he's like, oh, well, I didn't even bother to go vote. Like the polling place was 10 minutes away. He spent more time that one day complaining than it would have taken him to vote.
Yeah.
And he's complaining every day.
Oh yeah. Yep. And that's the part of the issue is the company knows there's that divide between employee and union members and union period. So they take advantage of it. But so did you have any like crazy moments when you were negotiating or anything? I mean, what was
not really. There was nothing too crazy. There was our health insurance has this thing called a guardrail, which is like in our union, like everybody's healthcare is kind of together.
Mm-hmm.
And if prices go up a certain percentage, it triggers either premiums have to raise up or benefits have to go down. Generally, it's the kind of thing that doesn't happen, but it did happen last year. And so there was a discussion this year about raising it up, and the company wanted like deadlines. They wanted like at this date, if this is happening, then something needs to happen. And the whole thing, the guardrail was kind of like the pension as well. Like it's something that was negotiated between the union and the company already. So it was like they spent like 2 or 3 days almost trying to get some extra stuff in there to get those specific things to happen. And like they called, our side called the lawyer and everything, like, what should we do here? What are we allowed to do? What are they allowed to do? And the union lawyer basically said, don't touch it. Like that is something else that they negotiated for like a year elsewhere. Like we're cool with, they raised the guardrail a couple percentage just to make sure it wouldn't happen again, or to hopefully avoid it happening again. That was like the longest point of contention.
Okay.
And then they did, they voted it down. The membership voted it down the first time when we came back. you always ask for a little more. Like, look, our union our membership didn't like it, so you got to do something a little better. And they got really heated because it was like the turnout was pretty low, but they're like, we don't think this accurately reflects how good this deal is. This turnout, and they did have a little bit of a point.
Yeah,
I'm not, and I think they know it. We knew it, but they were really heated. It was like maybe they're not going to give us anything at all, and we did get a little more out of them. And
so what was the breaking point that you think got members to approve it?
Well, we voted in stores on the second one, and there's always,
Like, why don't they do that to begin with? Like,
well,
I get it's difficult.
It's just labor intensive. And again, like I say, we actually, when we vote in stores, there's 80 some stores. We actually have to call people in from other unions to help us do it.
Yeah.
And that's the big thing. It's just sort of labor intensive. We have to call for help. And you remember back in the days where voting used to be at like one location. It was like the fairgrounds.
Oh yeah.
So people all the way down in Portsmouth had to drive the whole 3 hours
or
4 hours.
a hotel
right
somewhere central and
then that's sort of the compromise that we've been doing the last couple of contracts. We set up at hotels or locations throughout the area.
Okay.
So people have to drive either a short time or maybe 45 minutes or an hour.
Okay.
And that's sort of the compromise. But a lot of people say we want to vote in store. And then like the same people who want to vote in store, like will tell you like, oh, well, Kroger is watching me when I'm in the store. Like, wait a minute, you wanted to vote in the store. Which is it?
Yeah.
You can't. And so what if they are watching you? It doesn't matter. If
they're always watching you.
Yeah.
What are they going to say? Oh, you voted yes, you voted no. We don't like it. Like, they don't care. They just want you to vote and get it over with. So there's always, and even then, only so much percentage of the membership turns out, even when it's in stores. You get the same people who won't drive 15 or 20 minutes, won't even come in on their day off to their place of employment. You're like, okay, I don't know what more you want.
There's always those couple of people that are running around on the back dock that aren't doing anything, and they're like, fuck that, I'm not voting.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, don't bitch about it when you don't get what you want,
Could you believe what they did? Oh, I'm not
It
shocked.
sounds like you had a really good experience. Personally, I'm a little jealous. I had one opportunity to be on a negotiating thing when I was in the stores, and I missed the phone call, and I called back, and they never called me back. So I'm a little jealous that you got to do it and experience it.
I'm glad I did it. I don't know. You can volunteer to like throw your name in there.
Yeah.
And then they pick so many people. It's only like 15 people or something. I think I don't know. I'd put my name in again. I don't know if I'd really be like itching to do it, but if they called me, I'd be like, okay, I'll try it again. And like I say, like that guy I was telling you about in Chillicothe, who was upset. Like when he told me he didn't vote, I almost told him to shut the fuck up. Like it was
Well,
in
at
my
that point,
mouth.
might as well at that point.
If I was to do this again, I would just start telling people.
Right.
I
don't want to hear it if you're not going to
Shut up.
participate in the process.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the same thing with politics, and you got these folks that are bitching and complaining. Like when you examine what everybody's like we're all bitching about the same thing,
right.
Cost of living, we don't have it as good as previous generations, but then a lot of these folks don't go to the voting booth and voice their opinion.
And that's part of the problem. Like,
yeah,
you have people who think it's a little union. It's 12,000 people in one state. You expect this little union to fix big, like federal problems.
Yeah.
Like the minimum wage isn't been enough, and it hasn't been enough for decades. Like you say, housing is going up, insurance is through the roof. Like you have to go vote on those things.
Yeah.
And not to mention, you realize, we have a president who's kind of hostile to unions. We have Senate, Congress, Supreme Court. There's an NLRB. They just ruled the NLRB unconstitutional, like the Fifth Circuit or something.
Yeah.
You're living in a state with, I don't know if Mike DeWine's like super anti-union, but he's there. He definitely leans anti-union. You've got our two state senators are anti-union. Like, I don't know, people.
And you have to ask yourself, I forget what the percentage of American workers that belong to a union.
Right. It's
low.
It's always going down.
It's low as fuck. And they wage war against such a low amount of workers because they know they're a threat to the pot.
And like I said, I think people don't understand that. And I definitely, I'm sure there are people who vote Republican who are in a union, and you're like, you're kind of shooting the union in the foot.
Yeah.
You're shooting yourself in the foot for whatever reason you vote for whoever you vote for, you're voting for anti-union people. That's anti-you. Like, so they want this little union again to fix all their problems, but like they won't vote for the union. They won't even vote in politics. Like, you have to at least take the first step to help yourself.
And I like in a perfect world, and I'm not trying to like preach my politics here or anything, but in a perfect world, I really think that there should be a federal union that represents all workers, and it should be branched out depending on what your trade is, obviously. And they should step in and negotiate pricing, or not pricing, but wages and health care for everybody. That way, everybody in the country has an invested representative.
I mean, I'll preach my politics. We need some sort of nationalized healthcare insurance.
Yeah.
We need some sort of, raise in minimum wage, or at least some sort of cap on how much these CEOs are allowed to make.
There needs to be, like, my dad is a union organizer, and a lot of people think that my dad has brainwashed me or something when they see my politics, and that's not where my dad is. Not where I got my views on the world, and sure, he had an influence on it, but I always tell people, like, my political views came when I was taking 8th grade history, and you learn about American history and the labor movement, and what we went through during the Great Depression. And like, I don't know how anybody can view that history and not realize, like, this can happen again.
Right.
And I always tell everybody, like, I'm a Roosevelt Democrat. Like, and they have no idea what you're talking about.
Right.
They have no freaking idea. Like, I believe in Social Security. I believe in, a rising tide picks up, all boats. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's like, I listen to some of these people talk, and then I see some of the stuff they post, and I'm like, did you not take history at all growing up?
I can't listen to these fucking people. Can't do it.
Well, and a lot of them are super quiet right now.
Yeah,
they ought to be.
For whatever reason, whether they're burned out on it or whatever, I have no idea, but they are super quiet.
I know. I've seen some people come like, yeah, you shut the fuck up.
I mean, there's a reason that, every time a CEO dies, people are like celebrating.
I love it.
And you notice 2 CEOs have died now, and they haven't covered one bit of it in the news.
And it
should be scared.
And when I say two more other than Luigi's hit.
Yeah.
And people view them as folk heroes, because it's like, yeah, get one back for the normal people.
They're like the modern day Robin Hood.
Right.
It really is.
Yeah,
it really is.
When you get down to it.
Yeah, like I said, there's a reason, because again, even people on both sides of the political aisle are kind of like, yeah, these people deserve it. I don't care. Good for them.
Yeah. What about you, Robzilla? I know you've been working, but how was your 3 weeks?
And then I was just looking this up since you mentioned it. It says for a Bureau of Labor Statistics, the percentage of workers represented by a union was 11.1% in 2024.
Yeah,
sounds about right.
So
it's an incredibly small percentage of workers.
It's insane. Sorry, I just wanted to look that up.
The GOP,
and a lot of them are like government workers, I think.
Too. Yeah. A large percent of them are government and local government, obviously, but they are terrified of union workers. Terrified of them. And you have to ask yourself, why are they terrified of such a small percentage of the American labor workforce? Just ask yourself that. At some point, common sense has to click in and say, oh, shit.
That does not exist.
They don't want you to have money. They don't want you to have a good quality of life. But
they just want to kill you off.
You can't tell these folks anything. Nope. They will continue to believe what is puked down their throat. And they'll continue to vote against their interests.
You just haven't heard of trickle down in economics.
Yeah, well, we've heard about it and we've all witnessed it. It doesn't trickle down to me. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, fucking truth, isn't it?
But
look, I'd like to make more money, but somewhere there's a single mom buying lobster for dinner, and we can't have that.
No.
Yeah. That guy that can't walk around the grocery store that collects 12 packs of soda, got to get rid of him.
Yep.
What do the guys say? All those 28-year-olds just sitting at home, not doing nothing. You're going to work.
I love that people are so like anti-food stamps and stuff. Like, you realize that these, like, the highlight of these people's lives is going to the store that one day a month.
To get food to last for the month.
To get food that lasts for the month. And they're probably struggling and pinching their pennies even worse than you are.
Well, and then you hear people bitch like, oh, they're not getting this. They're not getting. I'm like, motherfucker. It's a whole month. It's like you're gonna get like family dinners
You
and
know,
pot pies for $1.
The big battle cry now, these people that are on Medicaid, they need to get to work. They need to get to work.
I actually know what the fuck it is.
I can with 100% certainty guarantee you that you don't want these people in the workforce. Yeah. They will be the people you complain about. They will be the people that ruin your projects at work, and you'll want to get rid of them. So just let them be. Just let them be. But some people need to sit at home. Like what was the old Daniel Tosh skit where he was like, 4% of the population needs to be unemployed.
Right.
He's right about that.
Yeah, some people should not be allowed in public, let alone in the workforce.
I used to tell people, like, I don't know, like when I worked in the stores, I would seriously be like, I don't know how some of these people make it out of the front door.
Yeah,
I mean, they're just absolutely clueless with some things with life, and you can't acclimate some people into society. Right. And it's just how it is. There's always going to be folks that just can't do certain things, like Rob.
Exactly, but I function.
Rob,
if you say so.
Rob rang I'm at the toy show and Muzz comes running up to me. He's like, "Look what your boy did," and he was like, he rang an order up for $400,000 or $400,000 or something like that. I'm like, what? How did he do that? He was like, he scanned something with the cash drawer open.
Yeah, well, it wasn't open, but I was doing an order and I grabbed the product and I didn't notice, and I did a scan and it scanned the barcode. And that's where all those numbers came.
Yeah, it filled it in as a cell. Yeah. Fucking idiot.
I can't help. There's some motherfuckers like
maybe you need to go on like Medicaid, and
I'll take it. Right? I can't deal with these motherfuckers, man.
As long as I can afford like the basics and a couple streaming services, I'm all for it.
Tubi's free. Yeah. Tubi is free.
Oh, Rob would be in heaven, wouldn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Rob would have like the entire catalog of Tubi done in like a matter of months.
It would be. I need another free service, please.
But, okay, so how was your 3 weeks?
So other than that, I've just been working, sleeping. I've been trying to watch shows.
Fucking up.
Yeah, fucking up. I deal with psychopaths who come in like, this game doesn't work. No, motherfucker, you just want some cash, and you ain't getting no cash. Sorry, you're gonna get a credit. I want my cash back. Ain't gonna happen.
People love to get a good scam going, don't they? I'll
describe this whole scene for 45 minutes with this guy. Imagine the scene from Dumb and Dumber where the hitman's on the payphone.
Yeah.
The guy out there talking to himself. That's what it was for 45 minutes. Like, I don't know if that's trying to intimidate me. It's just like, dude, it's getting me more and more pissed off where I'm just going to say, you know what? Just get fucked. You can't, there's nothing I can help you with here. But I worry about that stuff because I don't want nothing to get broke or smashed or anything like that. But sure enough, he was fine.
All right, so we are gonna
happy Labor Day and all that.
Happy Labor Day.
We haven't been talking, so it took us a half hour to kind of catch up here.
Yeah.
But I just want to remind everybody, make sure you're liking and subscribing to the YouTube videos and our YouTube channel, and even the same thing with like the TikToks and Facebook and X and whatever you see us post something on. Make sure you like it, repost it maybe if you're feeling a little spicy. And that really helps us out a little bit. It helps us get into the algorithm, and it helps people see the show, and we get listens and views, and it just helps out a lot. So for those of you that are doing it, I appreciate it so much. We don't get a whole lot of commentary on like YouTube unless somebody like wants to say we suck or disagree with something. That's very rare though.
Like all the comments.
I really don't care. Like I like it. We used to get political people all the time on the Facebook page. Facebook people love to talk politics for whatever reason. And admittedly so, like I've just been burned out and I can't post the videos that I used to. It takes time to edit all that stuff. And I've just been, like I haven't even done school in like since I got sick, really.
Fucking drop out.
I know, dude. I had to put one on pause because it ran my credit card up, and I was like, I need to put that on pause until I can focus that 100% and get this certification class done. But yeah, I appreciate that. If those of our hardcore listeners could do that, it really helps out. I don't even care if you listen, really. Just hit the like button and subscribe.
We like you to listen and then comment.
But yeah, I would like it, but just do me a favor.
My goal is to be your favorite piece of shit. That's the goal.
Yeah. We want people to cheer Robzilla's, inability to work a cash register.
Bullshit, I can do it. People have a particular way how they want it done.
All right, so first up, we're going to talk about an article here from Vice about Gen Z's bathroom breaks. Then we're going to go into some pop culture news, and then we're going to close the show out with what we've been watching. I don't know about you guys. I haven't been watching a whole lot of movies. It feels like we're in a slow period here, which we are into summer.
Yeah.
So there's not like really a whole lot out there to watch.
It's
you
more
know,
like shows wise, which takes time to invest.
The stuff that I've missed in the theater isn't really available yet.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of waiting on that. And you know, I don't want to spend $30 on every movie I'm going to watch.
Might as well go to the theaters at that point.
Yeah, but
experience
stuff is out of the theater, but
Yeah.
it's still on that pass or whatever, you know,
Right.
the at-home pass for $24.99.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been watching a lot of shows. But all right, here we go. Let's share this screen here and let's get it going. Okay. And like I said, this is from Vice.com. And
Got a lot of bowel talk this episode.
we do. Dude, I'm all about like the bowel health, you know, like go get you some Metamucil and take care of yourself, you know. Gen Z has bathroom anxiety and they're ready to quit their jobs over it. Workplace bathroom anxiety is somehow both universal and completely unspoken. According to a new survey, 83% of Gen Z employees have felt it, and not in a mild social discomfort kind of way, but in a way that makes them seriously consider quitting their jobs. Imagine like you're so frustrated about taking a shit, like you don't want to work there anymore.
I don't know if it's maybe like a Gen Z, but our mutual bud of ours has a friend. But if he was out in public, either way, he can't take a shit. He has to be completely nude to take a shit. So
I've heard about that.
Yeah,
I've heard people that have
completely naked. I'm like, I couldn't do it. No way.
You have to tell me who that is afterwards.
Well, I don't know who it is.
Oh,
our mutual friend is Lane.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know the person.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I've heard people that have that.
Yeah, I've heard that too. But
It's like
it shocks me.
It's like when you're at like a concert or an event and you go in and there's that one dude that's in his 30s that still pisses with his pants on the floor. And you just walk in, you see his bare ass at the urinal, and you're like, what are you doing, dude?
Jesus Christ.
Like, go to the fucking stall if you got that, if you got to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody wants to see your fucking ass and your balls hanging out everywhere.
I don't even do that, but I go in the stall. I don't want to be gawked at like a fucking animal.
Hey, you know what though? Like, if you ever gone and used a trough, like that's nerve wracking too.
I have not.
If you're not used to it, it is nerve wracking to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So as the QS Supply survey found, 1 in 12 Gen Z employees has thought about walking away after a single humiliating moment in the bathroom. Listen, we're all going to have it. It is what it is, man. It's part of life. Another 20% said they'd rather quit than talk to a manager about a bathroom issue at all. For a generation already tiptoeing through layoffs and LinkedIn toxicity, silence can feel like the only control you have. This isn't limited to Gen Z either. 76% of American workers and 75% of British workers said they've experienced bathroom anxiety on the job. Across the board, women reported it more often than men by a margin of 24%. I could see that maybe.
Yeah.
But, you know, women don't have like anything that's out in the open. Like it's all stalls in there.
All stalls, yeah.
But I don't know.
Depends what kind of mongrels are walking in there while you're trying to take a shit. You know what I'm saying?
There are some weird motherfuckers that are always in the bathroom every day.
Yeah.
Like when I first started working at the job I have now, when we were in offices, we used to call this dude the peeper because
it's not funny.
Seriously, like who takes the first stall to shit in? That's by the urinal. You know what I mean? Like I know it's the cleanest stall because everybody else takes the other ones. But this dude religiously, the same time every day would be in there, and he'd be in there forever, it felt like. So you would go take a piss and you go wash your hands and you feel like somebody was staring at you, and you look up in the mirror and you'd see that eyeball through the crack of the stall just staring at you washing your hands.
Shit kicked in the door, but like,
what the fuck is this dude's problem? And this dude is a formidable business owner down in the short north now.
Oh, yeah.
That explains it.
Yeah,
I'm not going to explain anything, but
I'm not going to tell you which pizza place he owns, but he owns a pizza place. I'll tell you after we get off the air.
I tell you what, since you mentioned that, I have with my second job, there is one guy who comes in every fucking time when I'm about to clean the guy's bathroom, takes a shit. He's in there for 30 to 45 minutes. I got so irritated one day. I opened up the door to the bathroom and I just started cleaning shit, being loud so he can hurry the fuck up. And guess what? He did.
He took the message.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was in the next stall just spraying the stainless shit and just squeaking it real hard. he got out of there. I recognize him too every time he goes in. I'm like, fuck.
But you know, with this peeper guy, it wasn't just me that would notice it. Like I go to the bathroom, and then we message each other on our little chat that we use, Teams or whatever. and people will be like, all right, I got to go to the bathroom now. I'll see if he's still in there. They come back 10 minutes later, like he's still in there staring at people. Like it was weird.
You should
dude.
go. You should have went in there and had your phone out and played Jeepers Creepers.
Right?
Did you get?
It's just the weirdest thing I think I've ever experienced in the
It's almost
bathroom.
like a voyeurism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, was he jerking off in there? Like, who knows?
Yeah. It's like, is he taking a shit and jerking off and like staring at people?
All right. So back to this article. Some employees try to time their breaks so they won't bump into anyone. I've done that before.
That's daily life.
Yeah. I mean, listen, like there is something relaxing about, when you have to relieve yourself like that. You want to peace and quiet. You don't want anybody there,
People walking with their kids screaming and yelling.
Right. Well, I mean, just other people that are in there and they're fucking making noises, and when they go to the bathroom, like there's all kinds of things that make you anxious in the bathroom.
On the phone, whatever else.
But at the same time, the older I've gotten, I'm like, I gotta go. I don't give a shit.
You guys, there's that old Family Guy joke making fun of like Asian drivers. Like, I'm turning right across
Good
4
luck,
lanes now.
everyone.
Good luck, everybody. That's me in the bathroom. Like, look, I'm here to get some business done. Good luck, everybody. I'm here to get in. And
I've had moments where I've had to kick the door and run in and slam it shut.
Oh yeah.
You just barely make it. And you're
I
like,
think it was even Tosh.0. It was an interview. He's like, you can't trust someone in an adult life unless they shit themselves at least once or twice. I'm like, yeah, that's fair.
okay, so others wait until meetings end or avoid certain restrooms depending on who might be inside.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
A third admit to faking a work excuse just to leave their desk undetected. It's a strategic dance around shame, one that plays out in offices everywhere. When things go wrong, most people don't speak up. Nearly half of UK workers and 46% of Americans said they wouldn't tell their boss about a bathroom emergency no matter how serious it got. Some have gone as far as hiding soiled clothes in the workplace. What? Like,
that's kind of different, Like if you have an accident,
that's different. Like, unless you're an Amazon employee, which all the horror stories I hear about. That.
Yeah, if I have an accident, I'm sending a text and I'm just going out to the car and leaving.
It's like, I'm going. This is how I'm going to change. Come back. Fuck off.
Yeah, I'll be back in an hour or two.
I'll be back tomorrow on my shift.
If I crap my pants, I think your boss would want you to go home.
Yeah, I don't want you stinking the office up or anything else. Get out of here. That's not an assumption either. 11% of U.S. workers and 8% of the UK admitting to doing it. The report also found that some workers resort to secretly messaging a colleague for backup while others disappear until it's safe to come back. People worry about being heard, being smelled, being judged, having their skirt or pants tucked all weird, or being remembered for something they'd rather forget. That is true. I mean, I guess that goes to show you this younger generation carries a lot of anxiety that, other older generations just didn't have.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like they come back and they're worried about people posting about them on social media, and then
that's what it is.
Everybody finding out about it.
But it's yet again, it's like it's a public restroom. You got to go.
Yeah.
But it's just horrible what we come to at that point.
This isn't a matter of drama or delicate feelings. It's the physical reality of having a body in a place that often pretends you don't. If companies want to talk about mental health, retention, or so-called safe spaces, this would be a good place to start. It's a much bigger issue than anyone recognizes. I mean, I guess so. Yeah. I mean, like obviously there's always been, people have always had bathroom anxiety, but it sounds like it's a lot worse for this younger generation.
Yeah.
And for what we just mentioned, obviously.
The reason why they should be.
Right. But, like, why don't we just get rid of the public, the boy and the girl restrooms, and we just put in like, how many stalls and urinals are there?
Right.
What would you say? 6 altogether? 3 urinals, 3 stalls,
something like that.
Something that's
and
fair.
probably 4 or 5 in the women's restroom stalls. Why don't we just make like little individual bathrooms? That way, you don't have to worry about it.
Maybe something to do with plumbing. It's going to cost more money. There's always something where they're going to say it's going to cost money.
Yeah,
basically what it is.
I never understood, like, why can't they make these stalls where there's no gap and people can't look in at you?
Well,
and other people stare at you.
Well, there's other like different countries where like you go in the bathroom and it's like you press a button and it's like a tempered glass and it blocks it off. You can't
like
see
in Japan.
Yeah.
What happens when you think it blocks it off and you're like fucking just literally struggling and screaming out, and you're like, and then you look around, and there's this like crowd of people just watching you shit, and you're like oh my god,
Saw trap. Like,
well, just like that that little TikTok video I sent you, like, who's taking a shit in Walmart? He's like, oh, I'm staying waiting. I
It
mean,
seems
people
like
are like that.
I really think it's, obviously they pulled the UK in this, but like you don't hear about this shit in like Japan.
No.
And then there's a couple other countries that have like solo bathrooms and stuff like that. And while we're at it, this would solve the whole I don't want a trans guy taking, in the bathroom with me. It's like, or a trans woman, sorry.
Yeah.
That's the ones that people are hung up about.
Right.
It's like, why don't we all just have the privacy that we all deserve?
Well, we got billionaire pedophiles, but no one says anything about that.
Yeah. There's much bigger problems. And I think this would solve a lot of issues. Like, it definitely needs to change how we build these bathrooms.
Well, Japan is a way different culture too. I mean, like they don't have janitors in schools because the kids clean up the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
it's a different culture.
Their culture is all about cleanliness.
Yeah.
And people own it, like the bathrooms are clean and stuff like that.
Well, it's like when Tracy went to Korea, when they're on like the subway, like they're quiet. They're on their phones, headphones in, they're quiet.
Is it Japan that has like don't they have like squatting pits?
I think so.
Or is that China?
I think it might be China.
Like I feel like Japan always
what's this? Yeah, because it's just like a little hole.
You always hear about like Japan's cleanliness and how they've taken the bathroom experience to the next level.
Yeah, they're very clean people. I mean, just like with the mask. I mean, even before the whole COVID thing, if you were sick, you had to cover your mouth.
They put masks on their pets.
Yeah,
when they go outside.
Yeah, it's a whole different culture than what we are in America.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Very concerning
you looking up something about that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, while we're on that, I'm just going to go ahead and move on to our pop culture news here. Did you find anything good?
I found, our top American gal from America, our pop princess, is now engaged. Taylor Swift.
Here's what I think of the last segment. Let me see if I can.
I'm gonna go take a shit.
It's one of my favorite Rick and Morty. Like,
is that Rick?
Yep. Hey, I applaud you. Go ahead and take that shit, sir.
Well, no. What ocean are we in? Hello, Richard.
All right. So Robzilla found this from people.com. Here we go. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are not in the wedding planning phase yet after engagement. Source exclusive. So where did he propose? Do you know? Or I mean, I don't know if this article says it. I guess we can read a little bit of it. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are enjoying their newly engaged glow. Do you think the government was like propose to her and get all these issues?
Distraction.
Yeah, distract the masses. Taylor and Travis have been in celebration mode ever since engagement. A source close to the couple tells People they are not in the wedding planning phase yet. Nearly 2 years after making their romance public, the Grammy winner and NFL star, both 35. I didn't know they were both 35. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I forget she's that old. She's just been around so
Yeah.
Like, what,
well,
16,
and so is he.
17?
Like for obviously I think of him at the end of his NFL career because he's been around for so long. So I mean, that's how long he's had an impact.
That's a long time for a tight end.
Yeah.
I mean,
Both 35 announced their engagement news in a joint Instagram post on August 26th. Right now, they just want to enjoy being engaged and they are going to take their time with it. The source adds, it has been a relief not having to keep it a secret anymore, and they are glad it's out in the open. Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married, the pair wrote in their announcement, ending the caption with a dynamite emoji, seemingly a reference to their TNT nickname. I didn't know they had a TNT nickname.
You see how much I care.
Right,
I mean,
right.
It's not against that or Taylor Swift. I just
like obviously this is a filler segment for us this week because there's not a whole lot to talk about. They were going out to dinner and she was ready to go. And he said, let's go out to the garden on the patio and have a glass of wine before we go. Kelsey's dad, Ed, said on Australian's radio, the Jimmy and Nath show with Emma. Why is he doing interviews on an Australian show? I think she
think Australian people don't matter too.
Right. I guess not.
I sent I put it in the group chat. I sent the Larry David response.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
That I sent you in the group. Yeah.
I think she knew something was up because as they walked out there, she could see suddenly there were a lot more flowers out there. Oh, look at that little dynamite smile there. America's couple.
Okay, I mean, he's like, I hit the gold mine.
I love these people where they're like, Taylor Swift's ruined the NFL.
Oh my god,
They
dude.
do show Taylor Swift too much, though.
You know what? Let's get something straight here. I'm gonna say this. I don't care. I'd rather see her and then that piece of shit bitch, Patrick Mahomes' wife, and his stupid brother. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I'm just tired of the Chiefs in general.
Yeah.
And I
God
think
they got
everybody
blown
else is,
Like-
aside from Chiefs fans.
Yeah, like we're not gonna let them win this year. Why don't you just get blown out?
Ed added, these are two young people madly in love with each other, and I think it's great. Yeah.
That paycheck, that money he's gonna be getting.
Fuck Travis Kelce and fuck Taylor Swift and fuck their love. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
The source close to the couple previously told people that both families are overjoyed. Well, no shit, they're overjoyed. Like, I would be overjoyed if my brother was marrying fucking Taylor Swift. I'd be like, this is cool. Can I get a job?
Like, like Jason Kelsey's kids, they gotta be excited too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Aunt Taylor, can I come over to one of your 18 houses?
Did you see where they did I forget what show it was, where they were following the Kelce brothers around for the Super Bowl?
Yeah, you're talking.
Uncle Twavy. That was cute. I gotta admit.
No, yeah, that is cute though.
Kelsey's mother, Donna, has been holding on to keepsakes from the milestone moment. By the way, have you ever tried the Kelsey's, Mama Kelsey's chocolate chip cookies?
No,
My mom made them. They're really fucking good.
I don't
Dude.
want the glucose to shoot up to astronomical.
I'm gonna text
heights.
the recipe to Tracy,
Yeah.
because Tracy can bake her ass off.
That chicken bake.
But I'm surprised she hasn't made them. Maybe she has, and you just don't realize it yet.
Well, I'm not eating them, so.
Because she's a big Taylor Swift fan, right?
Oh yeah, she's been
Yeah.
in those concerts.
How many concerts has she been to?
Her
Taylor
big-
Swift
her-
concert.
I don't know, maybe like one or two, maybe.
Are you paying those trips off, Rob?
Shit, I ain't paying none of this.
That's what he says.
Shit. Unless that money's getting disappearing in the middle of the night somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, just like your oxygen, buddy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Ain't
Take
there.
your cash and your air, bitch.
Donna is already saving little things from this time, like photos, notes, and flowers. The source told people she is very sentimental about it. She wants to remember every detail, so she has been holding on to mementos from their first days as an engaged couple. Okay, psycho. The engagement news came just weeks after Swift appeared on the New Heights podcast, which Kelce hosts with his brother Jason, to announce that her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, will drop October 3rd. Oh boy, women and girls will be going crazy next month.
That's fine.
I mean, what a good time to hold stock in like Apple Music and
Oh yeah.
Starbucks, and yeah, it's going to be a good October for women. Let's just say that.
It's gonna
It's
be
a
even better.
Good time to be a basic white woman.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
no offense to any
You-
basic white women.
you
out
get
there.
What they don't call it basic white women. They call it basic. Is it a basic white bitch or something like
Yeah,
that?
basic bitch or
A basic bitch. Yeah, something like that.
It's
I'm,
still funniest.
I'm not a Taylor Swift hater by any,
Yeah, I mean, I like
Right.
some
Yeah.
Taylor Swift
She's got
songs.
catchy
so-
shit.
yeah.
but I also, as Larry David says, I don't give a shit. Like,
Yeah.
okay, good for you. I hope
Yeah,
Right.
that's what it is. Like I like Taylor Swift. I think she seems nice and she's got some good stuff. It's just I just don't care.
And as the realist that I am, I'm like, they'll be fucking done in
Give them about 2 years. Yeah.
2 years to a decade. They'll be
What
done.
happened to their marriage? Splitsville ahead.
There's just
It's
too
like-
many. There's too many distractions for
Yeah.
people to make it, a lifetime together now.
especially rich people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially rich people.
So before we move further, about the squatting toilet. So it's actually not Japan. So it is Asia, but it's mostly in China, India, Thailand, Nepal, Indonesia, and Malaysia.
There we go.
Also Africa, Middle East, and Europe as well. Certain areas, Greece, Albania, France.
So that's the squatting one.
That's the squatting. Yeah. Japan has the bidet. That's what it is.
That's another thing. Why are bidets not standard in toilets?
Clean
now?
that booty
Because
hole.
bidets are gay. I don't want no water on my booty.
I don't want
hole.
more water shooting my ass.
Bidet is one of the greatest inventions that mankind has ever created.
One
Yeah.
one day you're getting a shot of water in your booty hole. The next day it's a, you know what?
It's a big old dick.
The big old penis.
Gay.
You know, and we're joking about it, but I guarantee you that's what there'd be so many like I don't want that gay shit.
I swear to God, there's not even a guarantee. I know that's a fact.
And there's studies out there for a fact that like bidets are better for you, better for your butt, better for the environment.
Yeah.
Just to be like,
It probably
oh,
spreads
I-
less.
Listen, if you've never
germs and shit.
used a bidet, you're not cleaning.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. Because once you use a bidet and you realize how clean it gets you, you're like, this is the best.
Yeah.
And
But-
we're back on that bowel talk, man.
yeah.
On this week on Shit Talk.
Shit.
We really should just do a separate podcast all about bowel
Yeah.
movements.
Get your doctor on here.
Yeah.
Can we interview you for a podcast? Tell
How
me.
can
Tell
you
me
improve
more.
your gut health? A lot of fermented vegetables, kimchi. Yes.
Tell me about probiotics.
sauerkraut.
Yeah.
What's the hot probiotic this month?
How much?
that my insurance will pay, and I don't have to.
How much should I take? When should I take it?
Let's get Gwyneth Paltrow on here to talk about her goop or whatever it's called.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna move along here, and this one fits more to our tone. There was some big news coming out of the movie. I guess big news. I guess for those of us that like this type of stuff.
In Robzilla's world, his world.
A lot of people were crushed over this.
If your world was rocked by the Taylor Swift engagement, Robzilla's world was rocked by Mortal Kombat delays.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not really. I'm like, I'm gonna see it, but like, I'm not heartbroken.
Your world was rocked, Robzilla. It was rocked. Don't lie.
So Mortal Kombat 2 delays release to summer of 2026. And it was supposed to come out October, yeah. Okay, get off the screen, Hollywood Reporter. Mortal Kombat 2 has not finished with selecting its ideal release date. Warner Brothers is now set to release director Simon McQuote. Am I saying that right? I don't know his name. Sequel movie in theaters May 15th, 2026, after it was previously slated for release in 2 months on October 24th. The film will now be part of a launch of next year's summer season and avoids the crowded landscape for this October. Earlier this year, Sony's Final Destination Bloodlines found success in similar May slot. Hailing from New Line and based on the popular video game franchise that dates back to the 1990s, the film stars Carl Urban as Johnny Cage, alongside Adeline Rudolph, Jessica McName, Josh Lawson, and Ludi Lin, Mekad Brooks, Taddy Gabriel, Louis Tan, Damon Harriman, Chin Han. Oh, Jesus. I don't need to know all these people that are starring in it.
Joe Talisman and Hiroki Sanada.
Yeah, like Mortal Kombat 2 centers on the group of ragtag fighters who must defend Earth from the evil forces of Outworld. It follows 2021's Mortal Kombat, which rebooted the film franchise that kicked off with the original 1995 movie. Still a great movie. I still think it's light years better than that last one they put out.
It's still, some of the fight scenes still hold up today in 95.
It's a good movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it. McQuoid helmed the film from a script by Jeremy Slater that is based on the video game created by Ed Boon and John Tobias. Producers include McQuoid, Todd Garner, James Wan, Toby Emmerich, and E. Bennett Walsh. New Line chief Richard Brenner introduced the first footage from the film at CinemaCon in April. Expect amazing fights, epic battles, and a few fatalities. The exec teased at the time, like, this is Mortal Kombat. We should have a fatality in every fight.
Yeah.
A few fatalities.
Well,
Come on.
It depends on if they're trying to transition a character to more movies.
Yeah.
But
the first Mortal Kombat 2 trailer debuted online last month and included Urban's self-referential quip when his character, who is an actor, is approached by a fan asking him for a reboot of his signature show. Nobody wants that, Urban replies. In the footage, shit went out in the 90s. Yeah, so it's delayed, and what does that mean? What does that signal? Because they're doing reshoots, right?
I think they're doing reshoots. So even with the trailer, like, they made this whole big thing with Louis Tan, because he is a made-up character that they introduced to the Mortal Kombat world. They said, from my knowledge, is that they wanted, people connected because he's just not the regular, like a normal character. I'm like,
right.
Nobody gives a shit. But it's just like, the fight scenes ain't that great unless you have Sub-Zero and Scorpion, because those are two real martial artists. So that's the reason why it's good.
I felt like that. Obviously, that first one was more of a Sub-Zero Scorpion movie.
It really is.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was all right. It wasn't great.
I feel it's better than the Mortal Kombat 2 that came out after Mortal Kombat.
That Mortal Kombat 2 was trash.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It was such a disappointment for as how good as the first one was.
Yeah. Well, even with Louis Tan, they made this whole thing like he's going to be like the franchise character, but then in the trailer for part 2, it's just, he's not even mentioned. I seen like a little clip of him, but they really focused on Johnny Cage, which is fine because it's Carl Urban. But even with Carl Urban as Johnny Cage, I'm not really sold. He looks like it, but for me, he's just a little too old for the part. But
yeah, I would rather have somebody a little bit younger, that because I don't know. Like, was Johnny Cage really like in the first one? Was he like a has-been? I can't remember. I feel like he was still popular.
He was somewhat still popular,
Yeah.
but like he was kind of like on the slope of maybe going down a little bit, but he was still a little bit relevant.
Hey, it's a different take.
Yeah.
But I'm a Carl Urban fan, and I'll definitely watch it because Carl Urban's in it.
Yeah.
So
But
maybe Carl Urban's not such a big fan of you, Robzilla.
That's fine.
he probably
I'm
isn't.
a big fan of him.
I bet Carl Urban hates fat people.
He probably does.
He doesn't like anybody at this table. Sorry, Kyle.
Like take your fucking Ozempic and get out of my face.
Oh, you
Robzilla.
fat fuck.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Carl Urban's the dude, though.
Dude, he's
I'd-
great as Billy.
I'd have
Butcher.
3 jobs, but I'm too busy banging your mom.
You actually got to meet Carl Urban.
Yeah, when he was.
I'm still jealous of
He was
that.
Judge Dredd, right?
Yeah.
When that was a big thing.
I don't want to see him in anything anymore unless it's Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
I hear there's some rumbling
Give
about
me my
them.
sequel, damn it.
That or The Boys. I mean, he's.
I hear there's
fantastic.
some rumbling about a Judge Dredd show,
I've
Yeah,
heard
they've been
that.
talking about it for a while. And
but it's like I don't want it unless Carl Urban's in
Yeah, I feel like he just fits that part perfectly.
He does, dude. He's Judge Dredd to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, this isn't a great sign if they're pushing it back
Yeah.
when they were so adamant about it coming out in October.
Right.
It makes me believe that they tested it
And
and
it go well.
it didn't go well, and now they're panicking and like we have to change shit to make it more appealing. So
I don't know. Seems like you'd want a movie like this in the summer.
yeah,
That too.
definitely. It should be in the summer and not October.
Yeah. Well, then also it's kind of a dark movie, so maybe October fits it, but it's more of a summer blockbuster, so it does fit it better. I would say.
People are, when May comes around, people want to go to the theaters, obviously,
yeah.
to watch movies. It's
Yeah.
what they, it's what all of us, are, I don't want to say trained to, but we're accustomed to,
I
big
just
movie
hope
blockbusters.
Tay and Travis aren't getting married on that day.
Yeah.
'Cause
Right?
I'll
'Cause
have to
I
miss it.
can't do it.
Dude, I wonder if they'll do some kind of like streaming thing for their
You know
wedding.
they will. I guarantee you.
It's going to be a big thing on
Yep.
like Amazon Prime or some
Yep.
shit. And
Yep.
all these people will crash the internet while you're trying to watch your fucking shitty horror movie. And
Exactly.
you'll be complaining
It's
about
gonna
that.
be streaming on Tubi.
Yeah.
Free for
These
Rob.
motherfuckers crashed it for this wedding. What the fuck? They'll be divorced in 3 years.
By the way, go Bucks. By the way, I mean,
It was it 14-7?
14-7, Ohio State won.
Yep.
But I gotta say, fuck Fox News and their big noon fucking kickoff, and fuck Fox Sports for not being able to maintain the quality of the broadcast the entire the fourth quarter. It's getting close, and it's like you can't every time before the play starts, the feed was going in and out.
My
Couldn't
cousin
see shit.
sent a Snapchat out trying to watch the fourth quarter. It was getting not pixelated, but kind of like that.
Yeah, speaking of meltdowns and shit, it's like fuck you guys, man. Just hand this
Yeah.
shit over to ESPN and let them fucking do their thing.
How are you gonna? I don't even care about college football that much. I just watch it here and there. But
Yeah.
like you put the number 1 seed and the number 3 seed on the noon Friday game.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Fox, dude, like last year, Ohio State fans were bitching nonstop the whole year. Well, there was like 9 noon games,
Right.
no night games. It felt like, and it's because Fox has got this big noon kickoff, and they've got their morning show or their morning show, the Rivals College Game Day, with Urban Meyer and all them, and it's like I don't fucking care about that. Like I don't even watch that shit anymore. Because mainly I'm doing something else,
Right.
and then I get a shower right before the noon game, and then
People want their night games. They want to cook out or something. They want to get some beer.
they
Yeah.
want to enjoy their day for the most, like be able to do
Get
stuff.
some shit done.
Then your evening, you get the cookout, hang out, and that's it.
Yeah,
Watch-
you can
watch a
have
couple
people
of
over.
games.
Yeah.
Like they don't fucking get it. It's like when they tried to do the New Year's Eve. They tried to make a tradition of the college playoff.
Yeah.
And people didn't like it. The ratings were down, and they ended up switching it because no one wants to watch football on New Year's Eve. They want to go fucking party.
Yeah.
They want to eat, and they want to hang out with their friends and bring in the new year. Okay.
My only thought was that as the Buckeyes started going up in like the third or fourth quarters, like these fucking Buckeyes are going to be insufferable the rest of the season now.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I forgot your Tubi pick. So let's. Do you want to do your Tubi pick, or do you want to save it?
I can save it
Good-
through
No,
what
no,
we're
no,
watching.
no, no.
Through what we're watching.
You get that Tubi pick in there right now.
Well,
Okay.
I already did. I did it for you. I just had to suffer through a Tubi original.
It's okay. We're gonna do Rob Dilla's
Well, we got to do this like speedy quick. I don't think we'll watch the trailer
You don't
because
need to. It's not even good.
yeah. All right. So here we go, sharing it here. Great white waters. When millions in cartel cocaine go missing off Florida's coast, the search turns savage as vicious sharks close in on anyone daring to claim the stash. So it's like shark cocaine or cocaine shark almost.
No, because
No?
it's just, no. Like they're trying to get it, but like the sharks are not eating it and killing people.
They're not eating it. Do we
They're
want to
just
do a
saying-
trailer real quick?
You can. It's more enjoyable with the trailer. The movie's like.
Let's grab these drugs and get out of here.
It's like certain other part. I laughed at
Let's grab these drugs and get out of here.
the acting. This woman's like, you need to get water.
Let's grab these drugs and get out of here.
This shipment, it's imperative to the organization.
I know, sir.
Parts in this that with the shark, the CGI actually looks somewhat decent because it's
Right.
dark. It kind of masquerades imperfections. It's not bad. I'm just saying it's better than what I've seen. But when they like get them out of the water attacking people, it's fucking awful.
Take a new team and find out what happened.
What could have caused that? A rogue wave?
How deep underwater are these crates?
It's like you really need that Dave Chappelle thing. A fucking shark.
Yeah, no, yeah.
About 30, 40 feet. Gear up. It's time to swim.
Oh no.
Everything all right?
Our friends went diving. Something went wrong down there.
Hang on.
I'm calling to give you an update.
Did you recover the cargo?
Not yet, sir.
You're
That guy's horrible.
What did he say? Your death?
You're dead.
I thought he said death there for a minute. I was like, what? Who says that?
I do love like a good like like a
Cheesy ass villain.
radar scene, like ping, like it's getting closer.
Yeah.
What is it?
Look at the sharks.
Look out!
Come on. There are sharks all around us.
These sharks don't care if you live or die.
Swim. I told him not to do this.
Shoot him! Come on, hurry up. I begged him.
I think that lady got eaten by the shark
I'm
there.
gonna guess we're gonna go yes.
At least a leg, you know.
Yeah, she's missing a
A
limb
fucking
there.
shark ate her.
A fucking shark.
Day 3, half star for the ubiquitous paraphrase. This is not nearly as bad as other reviewers have made it out to be. I don't value this person's
I like the one right under it.
Tubi.
The review just Tubi.
Tubi.
1 star.
Well, I wanted to watch.
Did you not log it?
No, I did before. I must have not saved it.
Yeah.
I think I did like 1, just because like some of the CGI was decent, how they put it, certain moments, but then like the acting was god awful.
It looks terrible, dude.
It is terrible. I mean, I wanted to watch something shark because I haven't really watched it. And it's near the end of the summer.
Yeah.
There's a couple more sharks on movies I want to watch on Tubi just to round it
You
out.
love your shark movies, I gotta
Dude, it's
say.
that time.
There must be like a real market for shark movies.
It's
like-
well, you know what? I forgot to send a trailer. There's a new movie coming out called Beast of War, and it actually looks pretty decent. It's going to get into theaters. It's
So
called,
this
Beast of
is
War.
also the director of Sharknado, Sharknado 2, Sharknado 3,
And I think I like this movie.
Sharknado 4, and Sharknado 5.
So I think I would like this guy
And-
more. Those
Sorry,
movies are
Sharknado 6, the last Shark.
I mean, it looks like it has a lot of money behind it
yeah, I
for
mean,
a Tubi movie.
Yeah, for a Tubi it does.
All right,
There's
this,
a lot of
this
money.
this man also has a movie called Zombie Tidal Wave. I like the sound of that.
I like that. That
A
sounds cool.
fisherman contends with an ocean-borne outbreak that threatens his seaside island community. Not streaming. Oh,
What? That must be like a rarity. Hidden gem, as I like to say.
And he's also got
Would cocaine still be good in the ocean? By the way, like,
Well, I think if it's long
suppose
as
if
it's
you keep
sealed.
it packed up.
yeah, I
yeah,
guess
back
if
up
it's
and
sealed,
yeah.
but I don't know. It'd be better if the sharks ate it
Yeah, no.
and they were all
They go-
fucked up.
They
and-
go crazy.
yeah,
They like beach themselves trying to kill people.
yeah.
He's also got like a Hallmark looking movie, Crown Prince of Christmas. Madison, an aspiring musician, jokingly tells her overbearing family that she is dating the prince of a small European nation. The joke goes too far as her friend and coworker Sebastian is roped into impersonating the prince while visiting her family in New Jersey. Little does Madison know that Sebastian happens to be hiding a royal secret. That's not on Tubi, but Robzilla might have to find that.
I still have that Pitch Storm game over there. We got to play that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We need to just do an episode where we play that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe one Friday night.
Yeah.
Rob can get off early from his third fucking job.
Yeah. I'll go in at 5. Like, I gotta get shit done.
12 Games of Christmas. A group of old friends and neighbors are transported into a Christmas-themed board game during a Christmas party. Rob, you got a lot of movies to catch up on there, buddy.
That's why I don't sleep, because I gotta wake up and watch some of these movies.
All right. So you gave it 1 star?
One. Yeah.
Oh, man. How do you even recommend that? I guess
I
if you like
picked it.
shitty movies.
If you like shitty movies, but this might be a first. I'm gonna probably our next show. I'm probably gonna maybe I'll have a Tubi pick, but I'll have like a recommendation for like another shark movie because it is a sequel to one I've already posted for a Tubi pick.
Oh, okay.
Ouija Shark 2.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I know.
how are we gonna fucking wait for that?
You're gonna have to deal with it.
Okay.
I got a Tubi pick as well. Maybe I've mentioned this before, but I was scrolling through some Tubi, and they have the Critic, the cartoon with John Lovitz. I know you're on a Lovitz kick.
He's my guy,
I
man.
forgot it's on there.
I really like that cartoon.
Malamba.
I've got it on.
Go back to your mobile home.
I've got it on DVD, but it's streaming. Both seasons are streaming on Tubi with ads.
And there's a movie
Well,
on there. I
keep
think Mr. PBS wants to watch too. It's called Borders.
He doesn't sound too excited about that.
It's this woman who has a ability to.
You are fake news.
She has a seek out like liars and so forth, but she looks very weird. So it's a whole different thing. I don't know. It's very weird to describe. Is that like the sound of like? Oh no, I was thinking something else.
I'm gonna go take a shit.
Yeah, that's my asshole thumping because I got to take a shit from bad Skyline.
All right. I really was like heartbroken though. Like I was like, if Skyline gave me food poisoning, I
Right.
don't think I
That's
can eat it for a
yeah.
long time.
It's devastating.
Even if it did, you're gonna be kind of gun shy. About
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Next time
definitely.
you go, you're gonna have to be like, do I really want to? Like, yeah.
Do I want to risk it?
Fuck it. You know, been through it before.
I gave myself some food poisoning with bacon years ago, and it took me a minute. Like bacon, you know, I love eating bacon with my breakfast. I just had to look at it. I'm like, okay.
Yes,
It was my fault. I left it in the fridge a little too long.
Oh yeah, that'll get you.
So it was my fault anyway. So I wasn't too worried about it.
I made some eggs one time that were expired, and it gave me food poisoning. And I didn't eat eggs for like a year.
Start you
I
side-eyeing
think
it
one
all the
time I think I had a sub from Donato's. Like it was like their chicken sub. It was like their different one. I forget what it was. They don't have it anymore. But like I think it was like bad.
It's probably
chicken
a reason.
I was like sick, really sick.
But at a certain point, you're like, you know, I've been through it. I can handle it again if it happens.
Just have
That's
like
what
a
it
little,
is. Like I'm okay.
Yeah,
have a
prepared.
little bite just in case. Like, okay, I can risk it again.
I'm willing to risk a night of sleep for this. All right, so we're on our last segment here, and we're just gonna do what you watching because there's just so much television out right now. Anyways, who wants to start it off? I think PBS should start it off.
I ain't watching shit.
Yeah, you don't watch television. So what have you been? Bring that list out and let us know the 40 fucking black and white movies you've been watching.
I have 5 movies in the last 2 weeks.
5 movies? I don't think I've watched maybe 1 or 2.
I don't remember if I put this in the group chat, but since Robzilla brought it up during last episode, I got the urge to rewatch Lady in the Water from M. Night for the first time in like 10 years.
How did it still hold up for you?
I was into it. It was my jam.
I still
know.
liked it back then. Yeah.
Sorry, I was reading something. What did you say?
Lady in the Water.
Lady in the Water?
M. Night Shyamalan.
I wanted to watch that again because we were just talking about it on the last
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
And I still have my DVD, but there was like one chapter, like 2/3 of the way through that froze. So I ended up just buying it for like $10 on Tubi on Fandango at home or whatever.
Yeah.
Tubi's on your mind.
Just
Yeah.
Voodoo, Fandango, whatever the fuck it's called nowadays.
so I was just in the mood like, fuck it, I'll spend $10.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might be able to find it still on DVD or Blu-ray, but I'm like, fuck it. But yeah, I was really into it. I know a lot of people kind of don't like it because, you know, M. Night makes himself sort of the hero. He's the great author who will change the world when he writes his book and all that. And it's a little silly, but I like the whole idea of like the whole mythology behind the characters and how they're all going to turn up and help the girl get back home because she's the chosen one and all that.
Yeah, you got the healer, the protector, and stuff like that. You got to figure out who it is.
Paul Giamatti. It was my jam. I was into it watching it. I know. I don't think I gave it a rating, but I know.
What would you rate it? Anyway?
It's got a 2.5. I was really into it. I'd give it at least a 3.5, just for me. In that watch, I almost gave it a 4. I was like, I was really into it for some reason. It just hit me in the sweet spot. I really liked it. But it's it's more like a 3.5.
Was that more like right after The Village, or?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was after The Village.
But that was my jam. I was into it. I sat down one night and watched Final Destination Bloodlines streaming on Max.
I like that.
I didn't love it, but I was into it. It's about as good as any of the other Final Destination movies.
I thought it was better than the last one they put out.
Yeah,
but it was cool.
I like, they start with like the big scene of the woman and her husband going up to this Space Needle kind of restaurant and all that.
It gives the franchise new blood, I guess you could say.
And I did like the idea of like like death hunting these people down and all that, and the mom like hiding in her cabin for 20 years to sort of stop it.
Right.
Then as soon as she steps out, she knows what's going to happen. And the girl who gets in the minor spoiler alert, the girl in the trash compactor, just like oh.
How about the MRI death?
That was interesting. You kind of saw that one coming, but it was,
As soon as that dude walked in there, I was like, he's done. He's done.
I know.
Nope.
But it was awesome how they killed him.
Yeah.
That's
So
that guy.
That was a fun one. You're looking for a nice horror movie for your evening. I like that one.
And it totally takes you back to that early 2000s horror.
Right. It really did. It felt like
it's a fun horror movie. It's nothing great, but it's fun to watch.
Yeah,
that's all that matters sometimes. Like you don't need like a box office.
I feel like
Grammy
that's
Award winner.
Like in the horror. Like I feel like a lot of people are trying to take horror a lot seriously nowadays, which is great. But we're not making those fun horror movies anymore.
Yeah, you gotta have the balance,
right?
You get to the end and like everything starts like they do the thing where like, well, if you die and you come back, you break the spell or whatever. And the doctor at the end's like, it's like, yeah, I saved my sister. She was drowning. He's like, and the doctor's like, well, you weren't really dead. And then all hell breaks loose. Like, just a fun time. I'm glad to see a horror movie that's not about like trauma or grief or something. Like, yes, I get it. It's all about trauma. It's all.
I just want people to have to overcome shit. And
I just want
kills
a dream demon killing teenagers. I want a guy with a machete in the woods and a hockey mask.
I want a psychopath killing people that are trying to fuck. I mean, how hard is that?
I mean, can we bring back the 80s, please? For God's sake.
I'm not a fan of the it's not that deep, but sometimes it doesn't need to be that deep. Sometimes it can just be fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple movies on Tubi. There's like Don't Fuck in the Woods, like part 1, part 2. I mean, that
sounds fun.
Exactly.
That sounds fun.
I'm gonna have to get some gummies and watch that.
Like, why isn't that a Tubi pick?
Right. It's going to be. I found it just recently. So
let's see. I watched The Lady Killers from 1955. That's got
one from many generations ago.
It is in color.
Okay.
But it's got Alec Guinness and Peter Sellers. It's a comedy, but it's like these guys are basically going to do a heist, and they move in with this old lady who's got an apartment to rent. So they're like lying to the old lady, but the old lady kind of gets involved and doesn't know it. And it's a nice British comedy. It was remade by the Coen brothers in like the late 90s, early 2000s. I think it was early 2000s.
Okay. All right.
Tom Hanks playing kind of like the lead role as like a Southern guy. And it's, if you like British comedy, it was fun. I had a good time watching it. And then a sleazy favorite, I bought the new 4K Blu-ray of High Tension.
Fantastic movie.
So there is a 4K of it, a new release. I got to buy that.
It's the 4K Blu-ray digital from Lionsgate Steelbook, all that.
No, that's the unrated version too, I would assume.
Right.
Okay.
Nice. The good version that you need to watch.
Yeah.
from '03, directed by Alexandre Aja.
That movie was
High
so
tension. That was a way of
it was so different for its time, man. It was great.
High tension.
And I got to be in the mood to watch the extreme air quotes movies, which is I think this kind of ushered in like that French extreme and all that.
Yeah.
And I was into it. I was, I'm not going to say I loved it. There's a reveal toward the end that a lot of people either like or don't like.
I remember seeing that movie for the first time and the stair scene.
Yeah.
I was just like, holy shit, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Just takes that dresser. Boom.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was interesting. I didn't know how I was going to feel about it till I kind of got through it, but I liked it well enough.
So you hadn't seen it before?
No, I hadn't seen it.
Oh, wow. That's a great watch then.
It's funny. There is a Dean Koontz book called Intensity, and then there was a made-for-TV movie about it starring John C. McKinley. That's basically the same premise.
Okay.
It's like a girl. See, the two girls go out to some country house, or they go to visit a family, and a guy comes in the middle of the night, starts killing people. And it was, I guess maybe they got sued.
Oh, wow.
The movie might have got sued, and at least they talked about it because it's so similar a premise. But they say they never read the book or saw the movie. So, just sometimes it happens. You get similar ideas.
There's only so many ideas to go around, right?
And then, with all this fall weather in the air, I did have to watch me a shitty, spooky black and white movie. So I got The Body Snatcher from 1945. Starring Boris Karloff. It's sort of just one of those movies about, the doctors and medical students needing cadavers to practice on back in the day. And, Boris Karloff's The Body Snatcher. You don't want to know how he gets the bodies or where he gets them from. And that's about all I watched movie wise. You ready, Robzilla? I'm gonna blow his mind right here.
Blow my mind.
I'm halfway through season 2 of Mr. Robot.
Yes, my guy. I just finished.
Suck my ass, hot sauce.
I just finished Mr. Robot. What a great fucking series!
I had to,
Is that 4 or 5 seasons?
4 seasons.
I really did start watching it just to spite hot sauce because his comment was something like, he won't watch it, but his neighbor's boyfriend's blind buy criterion, he'll be all on that. Well,
yeah,
here you go, buddy. I'm fucking watching it.
Good for you.
I'm into it. It's not Breaking Bad level kind of good for me, but I've been into it.
It's good though. It fits your ideology.
There is, it's very. It's from the guy, I think it's Sam Esmail, who directed, I forget what the movie was, with Julia Roberts earlier this year or last year on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got a similar vibe to that. It's got a very David Fincher kind of vibe, like Fight Club, The Game, Seven, all that.
Yeah.
It's
so good.
There's a reveal toward the end of the first season that if you've ever watched a movie or TV show, I think everybody kind of sees it coming.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I maybe like or dislike the show anymore. Rami Malek's character is dealing with his mental health. I always get a little tired out by that, but at the same time, it's kept me interested. I'm going to keep going. And
the whole time I'm watching it, I'm just like, why can't we do this in real life? Like,
can't somebody just be hacking these big ass companies and bricking them out so they can't get into their data and shit?
Yeah, it's a great show though.
So I'm into it. I've been watching an episode here or there. If I haven't had time to watch a movie, I'm like, I'll get an episode of that. So I'll finish that somewhere in the next week or two.
All right, Rob, lay it down. What have you been watching?
All right. So, of course, I just watched Great White Waters for the Tubi pick. I watched The Woman in the Yard, and god awful, that movie sucked.
It sucked.
It sucked. Like, that was so far was going to be the worst movie of the year for me, like the shittiest movie. But it still can't beat In the Lost Lands with Dave Bautista and Mila Djokovic. That's still one. It's still the worst fucking movie I've seen.
Wow.
It sucks like so bad. It's god awful. So I watched.
Has she ever played in a good movie?
No. Like it's like she plays the same fucking character.
She's like the queen of shitty movies.
She is. She plays the same character. Dave Bautista plays the same character. Her husband, W.S. Anderson.
Paul W.S. Anderson.
Directs the same fucking movie. It's just like god awful. So, as you tell, my hatred. So, anyways, I watched another movie you watched as well was Drop. That's on Peacock.
Oh yeah, I watched that a while ago.
I actually enjoyed it for the most part.
Yeah, it's not a bad movie.
It's really not.
Once you get off this like rich people bullshit, you know.
Yeah, I was kind of like really had to go.
A single mom going to a 5-star restaurant.
Yeah,
for a date.
I'm like this, and then I'm like, and the whole. I think it would have been a 3 if the waiter in this movie would have died. Let's put it that way. It was so fucking annoying.
There's always that one annoying person. In the movie.
And then like, and I like the actors and actresses. I know that there's a big thing about the guy who plays Henry, Brandon Skelner, about being the next Batman. I know there's big like rumors about him being the Batman.
Yeah.
I guess like there's pictures of him like worked out. He's like ripped and shit now. So that's a big rumor, but just as a FYI. I watched another shitty movie. It came in theaters, I think, for like maybe a day, called The Bayou. So basically, like 4 friends are going to scatter their other friends' ashes, but they as on a road trip, but decide to take a detour and take a like a flight for like to see the bayou or whatever. So malfunctions, crashes. Now they got to survive and get stalked by crazy ass crocodiles who are on fentanyl, basically, from like a drug lab that was out in the bayou that they spilled the chemicals in that made the fucking crocodiles crazy.
Okay.
So give that a 1. Let me see here. I did finally get to watch this movie I want to watch, The Rule of Jenny Penn. So that has Jeffrey Rush and John Lithgow.
Okay.
I'll watch anything when John Lithgow is a bully and a villain. He's the best.
He's
fantastic.
He's great at being a mean fuck.
So basically, Jeffrey Rush is a judge who ends up having a stroke during a case, and then he's put into an elderly home, retirement, basically, because he's paralyzed on one side of his body. But there's a resident there who, at night, goes around and bullies the elderly residents, and he has a puppet named Jenny Penn, and he like torments these people like throughout the day and in the evening. It's just outrageous how this dude walks around at night and like this is like the worst retirement home ever.
Your dedication to terrible entertainment just amazes me.
I know it should.
Like it's amazing.
You know. So I mean, I give that 2.5. Actually, it was actually not bad. It's just yet again, John Lithgow is a villain. Jeffrey Rush has like that.
It's been on my list to check out for a while.
Yeah, well, Jeffrey Rush is hilarious too. He's like, who has the rules? And he's doing the different voice using a puppet. He's like, I'm not talking to a fucking puppet. I mean, this is like he talks down to people. It's hilarious.
Robzilla, on the other hand, will talk to a fucking puppet.
I will.
He will. He loves puppets.
I love my puppets.
Anything with puppets in it.
And then I checked out. I watched the complete 2nd season of Twisted Metal. Fun show. I've never laughed so hard.
It's good,
man. On
man.
episode 7, where they're on the 2nd round of the race, and they have to go to like this ice skating rink.
Yeah, that was a good
the
one.
Funniest shit I've seen.
I think I'm like an episode ahead of you. I'm on like a prom episode.
Prom. Okay, yeah. That's okay, yep. Because that's getting close to the end of it.
Yep.
I finished it, but I thought it was great. I think it's a great 2nd season.
Oh, you finished it?
I finished it. Yeah. Okay. I finished it. So it's a great 2nd season. I'm almost done with season 2, part 1 of Wednesday, which I like it. I messaged you earlier this week. I was just like, I haven't watched it. I was just like, I'm just not in the Tim Burton mood.
It took me a while to like work myself up to like starting.
I don't know what it is. I was just like, I'm not in the mood to see Jenny Ortega.
It's just the wrong time to have it. They should have released it in October.
I think I'm like Jenna Ortega out, and then like I just want in the mood to watch Tim Burton and his shit. It's the same thing. I'm just like not in the mood.
Yeah.
I
am
really
like when I watched it, I was like, I'm having a hard time. Like every time fucking, I get Wednesday is sarcastic and
dark and all that.
Yeah. But I'm just tired of Jenna Ortega's personality and being in everything.
Yeah. That's what
the same character and everything. I'm over it.
Yeah. That's how I feel. I was just like, I don't feel like dealing with her shit.
That's how I am with Chris Pratt. Like I'm tired of Chris Pratt being the same guy and everything.
I'm tired of Chris Pratt in general. Tired of her. I'm tired of Dave Bautista, Mila Djokovic in the same fucking movie. I just don't care. Like they can disappear for all I care.
Tired of Robzilla.
I'm tired of myself too.
Being the same piece of shit in every episode.
I'm your lovable piece of shit. You remember that. And that's really about. And I forgot to mention. I watched this one movie called Remember. He
forgot.
Yeah, it's a
To
Korean,
watch, remember?
Yep.
Remember, how about that? So it's a Korean horror film.
Imagine that.
Yep. So it's based off a 10 episode series, which I didn't know that of a manga. But 6 students, they wake up and they have to find a dismembered body, each part of it, before they're killed by the entity. But when they're killed, they just keep reliving it like the Groundhog Day, until they find the body parts. But it's not bad, but it's just like the second night they've died, then they're trying to like bond together, and they're like, it's like a fun game for them. Like, yeah, they're gonna die, but they're like making fun, and they're like going out, hanging out the next day, and before they go to the school to find this entity's body parts and shit. I'm like, what? I don't.
Sounds like your type of movie.
Did they contact Ethan Hunt and the IMF to help them with the entity?
No, they didn't. They should have, and they probably made the movie end a lot quicker.
I don't need any more Mission Impossible movies, but Tom Cruise should just start showing up in other people's movies.
Yeah, as Ethan Hunt.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
That would be hilarious.
Well, just like what was it? Ted, when they had oh my god, the guy from Taken. I forget his name.
What was that you just did?
I can't remember his
It
name.
was like, I'm trying to snap, but I'm not snapping.
Because I got the fat.
And he like you weren't even snapping your, like, who does this? Like,
I got the soft.
what the fuck
fat
is going on over there, alligator hands?
He's like the penguin in Batman Returns.
Yeah.
No, what the fuck is his name?
No, don't look it up, Rob. You
I
must
can't remember his name.
You must remember his name off the top of your head.
And Taken 2.
No, don't tell him. Let him go. Let him go.
Liam Neeson.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, when he was in Ted and he's like, "Can I buy the series?" Like, yes, you can. This is like from Taken. Like Ethan Hunt showed up in every episode. That'd be great.
You get to the end of the movie, it's like a rom-com or something.
That was a lot of it took you a long time to get to that point.
It did.
You're watching like a rom-com or something, and at the end of the rom-com, the guy takes his face off, and it's just been Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt the whole movie.
Yeah.
Got you, bitch.
Got you, bitch.
There you go. That's the series movie I want to watch. Got you, bitch. Part 1.
Yeah.
All right. So, movies that I watched, I haven't watched a whole lot of movies. The 16th, I watched The Woman in the Yard. Terrible. I gave it 2 stars. Like,
I give it 1. You were very, very generous.
Yeah, the ending was kind of like that last act was a little better than the whole first part of the movie.
If there's someone out in your front yard and you live in the middle of nowhere and then you're not concerned about it, come on now. Come on.
Yeah.
That's some like crazy white people shit.
Yeah, and that mom was a terrible person, it seemed like.
was.
Then I watched Coherence. Have you ever heard of that?
I like that one.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
I've heard of it, but I haven't watched
these people have a dinner party, and there's like a comet that's going by overnight, and they kind of go outside, and they end up in this like weird, like parallel universe time loop kind of, and it keeps getting crazier and crazier. But yeah, for a low budget movie, it wasn't bad.
Nice low budget.
Yeah,
sci-fi kind of in that Primer.
Yeah,
kind of
Primer is definitely like, yeah, it's very similar to like Primer almost.
Yeah, it's a very,
as far as production.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's more of an ideas science fiction than action-y kind of stuff.
Yeah, it definitely one of those movies that make you think.
Yeah, I need to rewatch it. It's been a while, but yeah, that's a good one. I like it.
And then I've been watching shows, man, like crazy. I finished Mr. Robot, 4 seasons of that, and man, such a great show. And like the whole time I'm watching it, I'm like, why can't we have this chaos in real life?
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched Wednesday, got that through. It took me a little bit of time to work up to watching it, and I wasn't really into the first couple episodes, and it really picked up that 4th episode. But I'm ready to finish that. Was it September 3rd? We get the rest of them.
Yeah.
So next week I'll be ready to finish that, and then we can talk about it in whole. I really wish you'd watch it so we can.
Yeah.
You missed the point. Like, watch it so you can shit on it.
Yeah. That's Robzilla's job.
No, we need your opinion on this matter. And then I've been watching Dexter Resurrection on Friday nights, obviously, but
I still gotta watch that.
Such a good fucking show, man. It's just great. I'm so glad to have a Dexter back.
Well, it's got Peter Dinklage too. So
Peter Dinklage is like the main adversary in this, and Uma Thurman
is
in it too. But yeah, and then you've got some people from the previous, like Batista's in it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he comes to, I think they're in New York. Yeah. But he comes, obviously Dexter goes to New York to find Harrison. And then, Batista's trying to pin the Bay Harbor butcher murders on Dexter because he has a feeling, and, being a former detective, he can't let it go.
Yeah. That whole spiel.
Yeah, definitely. But that's been really good. I mean, just really fucking good.
What was it? Was it New Blood? Is that what it was? The previous one before Resurrection?
Yeah, I forget what it was.
Original Sin.
Sin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Original
Because I
Sin.
know a lot of people.
New Blood was the one before that.
Okay.
Original Sin got canceled though after
Okay.
they said they were going to do a second season. But yeah, I mean, it's been good, man, and I hope they do another season after this just because it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have good Dexter back, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And then obviously Wednesday nights has been It's Always Sunny, and then every other week is South Park, obviously. But that's been what I've been up to. So a lot of TV shows.
I don't know that.
Yeah, it's been fun.
See, I've never really watched Always Sunny. I've always seen like clips and episodes, but I never watched.
It's
fully.
good.
Oh yeah,
It's like the anti-sitcom.
Yeah, I love the one guy.
Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis. Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis is good.
You bitch.
He's a
always
good
yelling
character.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Shut up, bird. But yeah, that's what I've been watching.
What
Like I said,
what happened to Alien Earth?
oh yeah, I did.
Alien
I have
Earth
been
too?
watching Alien Earth. I forgot about. Thank you for
Thank you.
reminding me of that.
Even-
Alien Earth has been.
He hasn't watched. He had to remind us.
Alien Earth's been really good.
Yeah,
It's really
they have a
good.
Great soundtrack near the end.
Yeah,
Like, it
yeah.
gets you
I
going.
saw where people were bitching about that. Like, can they put some better music in here? Like, shut the
Shut
fuck
the
up.
fuck up. Don't you know what? Don't you disrespect Tool with Stink Fist, okay?
Yeah.
Let's just get something.
It definitely, like, every episode ends with like a hard rock song of
Yeah.
some sort. But like, it's pretty good. I mean, I don't know where it fits in with the Alien universe. I think it's more or less its own thing.
I think I forget where. I'll have to look it up, but there is a timeline, but it isn't really.
Because I'd heard that they retconned something from the series or whatever, or not from the series, from the prequels that what's his face did, Covenant and all that.
Covenant and Covenant and Prometheus.
Yeah, Prometheus. I'm really enjoying it though, and I think if you're an Alien fan, you gotta watch it. I mean, it's on Tuesdays on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
Well, FX and Hulu, so you've got options to watch it. But like they did like one of the scenes from like the first episode, they had a crew like a Whalen Yutani crew.
Yeah.
And they're like smoking cigarettes in the lounge and talking about shit. But
Woke up from their time sleep.
basically, a Whalen Yutani ship crashes on Earth, and there's another company. It crashes in their territory, so they go in to try to get whatever they have on the ship, which is xenomorphs and other alien creatures. And but basically, this other company has figured a way out to transport consciousness into synthetic bodies. But they can't do adults, that it has to be kids. So you've got these like synthetics running around that are just immature as fuck, and they're sending them on this mission and
recovery, and they're like,
but I really enjoy it. Like it's well casted, it's well written, the effects look great. I mean, it looks movie quality.
Mm-hmm.
The xenomorph in it looks really good, and dare I say, Timothy Oliphant is fucking great in it.
He's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, he's what's the selling point for me.
Yeah.
Well, I think with Yutani, there's 3 big companies besides that.
5.
Yeah, 5. Okay. And
the big 5, or what, the great 5. I forget what they.
But the one that's doing the research, who's recovering it, was Prodigy.
Yeah.
And I guess it's like some boy Kevlar's his name. He's like a trillionaire. Like there's trillionaires. He's
your typical.
He's your typical piece of shit
CEO. Yeah.
But with the timeline, it falls between. So it goes Prometheus, Alien Covenant, and then Alien Earth.
Okay.
And then it goes Alien Romulus, Aliens 3, Alien Resurrection.
Okay.
By timeline, because I guess in Alien Earth is 2120.
Because like Muzz and I were talking, and we were like, so does that crew? Because the original Alien crew, they have no idea what they're facing.
Right.
But they know about the xenomorphs in this, so it's kind of weird how they do it. But I mean, listen, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, it's very different, but it gets
been good.
It gets you same vibes on the first couple episodes because they're in the ship even though they're on Earth, but they're in a ship, so you still get that
Right,
same
right.
vibe. But then, like, there's different aliens as well, not just
Yeah.
xenomorphs, which I like. It's a different twist to it.
Yeah.
But then they're trying to set up some kind of connection with xenomorphs and synthetics as well.
Just that one girl, anyways.
Yeah. So it makes you think what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how it plays out, and I'm enjoying it every Tuesday night.
Mhm.
So I highly recommend it if you're an Alien fan. You get on and watch it.
There was one that scared shit out of me. I think it was like Hermit, whatever. Like he's like, you got to jump across this like big gap. I'm like, this motherfucker can't make it. Oh, he makes it though because he's got no option.
Yeah,
Do you think Robzilla might be a synthetic?
could be. Yeah,
There's just something not quite human about him.
I am a default synthetic, by the way. Hence the diabetes.
A default synthetic. Yeah, it's really like oil that he's shooting in
Right,
it. Is
yeah.
it keep him lubricated?
Yeah.
His creator messed up and gave him the
Yeah.
diabetes.
I'd like Axel instead of like gas is insulin from Fist of Metal.
All right, so that's all we have for this episode of the Sleazy Podcast. As always, remember to like and share the show with one person, and from there we'll get another person to listen or watch. But as always, keep it sleazy.
Thanks for listening to the Sleazy Podcast. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and remember, listen to Sleazy.